minutes to half an hour.
Oh, that's alright.
Are you getting paid?
Nope.
I've not heard anything.
Just be like, I want free cake.
I'm just hiking
No,
the
you
uniform.
want free custard cream.
Andrew always in prime.
I don't know who's sat out.
Right, lunch times are on the board.
Oh,
Games are going.
that's going on. They've been putting that up outside the balcony. But what we've been writing to do outside the balcony. It's going to have a lot of lunch times on. We've got a notice board and they're sticking all them on. Showed the scores from previous days.
When are they on like the
I thought it was they were doing one.
No, they're getting that.
Yeah, I can just scribble it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come back to that.
So you doing the commentating of this one?
Yes. I'm doing the content on this one. Yeah. I'm expecting somebody to come back to South Africa. Possibly, yeah. So yeah, you join me.
Yeah.
Go on break.
Where's the remote gone? Then you're going to stop the camera?
Yeah. I'll drive.
Oh, yeah. Hello and welcome to our game here, which is between the GB under 24 men and New Zealand 24 men, and GB have won the puck from the strike. And I think it's a far side wall underneath the New Zealand subs bin. And for GB we've got sat out Dan Parslow and Elliot Atkins. GB are going to keep it on the far side wall, but New Zealand are going to pop it out and try and go through the middle. But it looks like Tom Pitchforth was there to stop it, but there's been an infringement. And it's going to go in favour of GB there. Tom Pitchforth's going to take this, the number 10 and captain, and he's going to flick it straight through the middle. And it looks like New Zealand going to push it out to their corner. George Life down there trying to flick it into the middle. It looks like GB going to put some pressure on New Zealand here right at the start of the game. They're going to get a goal. No, there's been a foul, and the call is stick infringement by New Zealand. So GB will have an advantage puck right in front of the goal. We're going to be joined by Lewis now in the commentary.
Good morning, Hamish.
Good morning, Lewis.
What have I missed?
GB had just had an advantage puck right in front of the Kiwis, Tim, but the Kiwis have broken away.
Yeah, they're moving really nicely down the
Brilliant
down the pool
play.
in the central channel. There's a nice break on, good little turn. You can see a support inside. Play moving to the middle. Last defender down. That's George Live.
GB
Good
need to get
initial
some numbers
stop.
down. The call's going to go not in the favour of GB, and it's going to be an advantage puck to the Kiwis. A brilliant swim there from the number 7 for New Zealand, Benjamin Richards.
Flick across the face of the goal. Coming out to cut out that switch. Number 12. Is that Chris Parsons?
Tom Burgess,
Tom Burgess. Chris Parsons, number 13.
who has been training with the Kiwis for the last year, seeing as he's been on a gap year out there. So he'll know some of these boys probably. GB doing well here, driving up this near side wall. GB is still going. We've had a foul here, and it's going to be against the Kiwis, so GB will have an advantage puck here on the left wall, 2 metres out. GB are going to take this by Nathan Archer, and he's going to try and flick it into the middle between all the players. Looks like New Zealand have won it back, but we've had another foul. And it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct from Nathan Archer there. He's going to be sent out for 2 minutes, which will be disappointing seeing as his dad Eric is in the crowd today. He will not be proud of his son there. So New Zealand are going to take this, going to take it through the middle. Pushing towards the far wall. But GB have cut it out. But we've had another foul. And the call's going for an illegal knockdown of the puck by GB. So New Zealand will have a free puck from the middle of the pool. New Zealand going to take this from Nathan Archer, with a minute and a half left on his timeout, and take it to underneath the GB subs bin, which will let GB get some fresh legs in here. We're only down to 5 men. Kiwi used to make some good progress here, but we've had a foul. And it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct by the Kiwis' number 6, Dylan Booth, the vice captain. And he's going to be sent out for 2 minutes, so it's going to be a 5v5 here for GB.
It comes, you know, if you saw that, you see Africa just waiting, absorbing the pressure, and finished off by Akon Engelberg. Well done.
GB are going to drive up this far side wall. And New Zealand got out there, but it's been swiftly taken back in by, I think, Tom Pitchforth. But it's popped out in the middle. But Tom Pitchforth's still down. And Chris Parsons going to chase after the puck there. Okay, and he's going to be driven down the back wall. We've got an advantage puck going. And it looks like GV is still battling, keeping the puck out, but we're going to advantage again, but we're going to have a foul now. And call is going to be gloving by New Zealand, so it's going to be a free puck to GB here.
Lewis has got the control, you can't see anything on the bottom.
So GB are going to take this advantage puck in and keep it on this near side wall, with George Life taking the free puck, the number 2. But it's been sent out into the middle by the Kiwis. We've had another foul. And it's going to be a free puck to GB on that far wall underneath their coaches Richard Adams and Phil Thompson. GB going to take this and flick it further towards the wall.
I don't think it's working. Lewis is doing something.
And Kiwis are going to take this through the middle now, only 2 GB players down. New Zealand are driving. And New Zealand are going to have a good chance here. Can GB hold on? And I think they haven't. Oh, I think they have. Brilliant play from GB there. I think by Matthew Adams, the number 7. It's now going to be kept under the GB subs bin. Sure, Matthew wants to get out after that brilliant bit of play there. And GB are driving now. The Kiwis are down in numbers. GB is still going. And it's still going for GB, and they're going to try and take it into the middle here. GB have got a very good chance here, the puck right in front of the tin, but New Zealand have done a great tackle there. It's going to be a 1v1. But brilliant work by Nathan Archer there to get the puck back. GB's got the puck here and then very close to the tin now. Is it going to be a goal? I think we could see the first goal of the game here. And the call's going to be a foul. Illegal use of the free arm by GB. New Zealand are going to take this free poke. I'm going to take this near side wall. The GB have easily got it back there. I'm going to try and drive again, but it's a poor flick from Nathan Archer. It's gone beautifully for that New Zealand player. He's driving now, but good work by George again. He's having a very good game so far. Trying to flick it to his teammate Harry Thompson from Manchester. But Nathan's down again, but we've had a foul. It's going to be a free puck to GB. GB are going to take this, and Nathan Archer's going to do a beautiful dummy there to take it onto the near side wall and flick it past their player. Looks like GB is still driving, trying to take it into the middle now, but New Zealand have got the puck. We've had a foul. It's going to be obstruction by GB, so it's going to be a free puck to New Zealand. GB are going to take this. I'm going to try and go through the middle, but New Zealand are keeping it out of that pack. It's popped out this left side, but New Zealand are going to take it to the corner, take it to safety. But we've had another foul. It's another free puck for GB for gloving. So GB are going to have a really good chance here with 4 minutes of the game left to take the advantage. But New Zealand are going to take their time out. A really good game of hockey so far, very few fouls called. Play some open play, seen some great plays. With that beautiful swim earlier in the game from Benjamin Richards. But some great defensive work so far from George. GB's number 2. Well, 3 seconds of play restarts with the GB free puck in front of this New Zealand's tin. Can they take use of this? We've had a foul. Maybe it's going to go against GB for obstruction again. It's been a really positive start for both teams. This game looks like it could go anyone's way at the moment. New Zealand are doing well here, keeping the puck in the middle. Getting a drive going, but Tom Pitchell's going to try and push it out to the far side. New Zealand are holding on strong. Taking the puck from side to side, which will surely be tiring the GB players a bit. It's a poor flick there by New Zealand, but it's going to be a foul. And the call's going to be a stick infringement by New Zealand. So we have 3 minutes left of the game here. GB having the puck. I'm going to go. I'm going to flick it to that far side wall. The puck's now underneath the New Zealand subsbin, which I'm sure they'll be making use of here. Some brilliant bottom time there by one of the GB players. I think it was Nathan Archer. But we've had a foul. And it's going to go in the favour of GB. We're almost entering the last 2 minutes of the game. So Nathan Archer is going to take this, with GB forming a curtain there to protect the puck. And New Zealand managed to win that puck back there and take it to the corner. George covers the puck there with no one else down. He's going to flick it wide. Looks like GB were going to have a chance here. And New Zealand done well to recover the puck there. We've had a foul. And we're gloving by GB. New Zealand are going to take this and try and flick it out to this near side wall. GB handled that well. The referees have seen something, and it's going to be an advantage to GB. But GB are going to take their time out here with 1 minute of the game left. It's been a fairly equal game here with New Zealand having their own fair share of good chances here, but I would say GB have... It's going to be slightly in the favour of GB this first half. GB are going to be happy with what's happened so far. But seeing as the score is still 0-0, this game could go anywhere in the second half. Play's going to restart here for GB in 5 seconds with a free puck near the Kiwis' tin with 1 minute to go.
1 minute 30 seconds to go.
New Zealand done a very good job. They're getting out to the far side wall and leave their subs bin. And they're driving up that wall, and the GB have not got anyone back there to stop the player. Can they catch up? They're just having time, but New Zealand got players down, ready to support their guy. But Harry Thompson's done well to regain the puck there. We've had an infringement. It's going against GB with 30 seconds here. New Zealand need to be quick here to gain their advantage going into half time. New Zealand going to take this. And a flick to pass, a great flick to the number 7. And they're keeping it near the tin. It looks like GB are struggling here. And they've got the goal. 10 seconds of the half left. GB are going to be very disappointed here not to have got a goal themselves, but you've got to say, some brilliant play by New Zealand. Playing some very quick hockey with some lovely passes going on there. But that will be half time. And the score being they're not given the goal yet, so it might not actually be 1-0. Oh, there we go. The goal's gone to number 0, so they didn't see who the scorer was, but it is 1-0 to New Zealand. And that's going to be very interesting in terms of the standings of this group. We've just not been able to quite see that because of the overlay. But if you can see, GB and New Zealand, GB and New Zealand are currently top of the group. They're just above the Sheffield logo, with New Zealand having played one more game than GB, so GB are going to want to. There we go. We got rid of the overlay. Okay. Currently, having conceded the same amount of goals, and GB have conceded one more now. GB are going to want to win this game so they're even with the Kiwis, and would go on top due to head-to-head and goals against. It's going to be very close in this division, with GB and the Kiwis looking like two of the strongest teams, but we've also got South Africa, Turkey and France who look like they could give a good fight for this division. So at 5 seconds till play restarts here, with the score being 1-0 to New Zealand under-24 men. GB have got plenty of time to get back into this game, so they won't need to rush out there. Players going underneath the New Zealand subs bin.
So we've had 3 days now since the start of day 3. This is match number 65 and Fort B, South Africa 4-0.
GB are doing well to keep the puck there on the wall and not letting New Zealand get the puck out, but it's popped out there. It's popped out. There's a load of space there for New Zealand number 7, I think, Benjamin Richards. But it's going to be a foul by GB. No, by the Netherlands, so GB will have the advantage here. Not the Netherlands, New Zealand. It's going to be a foul by New Zealand, so GB will have the advantage here. Nathan Archer's going to take this one. A little flick through the middle there. On New Zealand, Benjamin Richards having a great game, and he's got the puck back and taking it to his near side wall. I'm going to try and go back through the middle. The GB now down to stop them, and Tom Burgess is going to get a great little swim there, but he struggled with the puck there. But great support from, I think that's Martin. And the puck's getting very near the tin now. Can GB do anything with George Life on the puck now? But New Zealand got 4 men down there and get the flick off to their number 4. Ben Pavois Smith. And Harry Thompson's now on the puck, one of our elite men's players. Flicking it to his Manchester teammate George. He's going to give it to Tom Burgess. And he's going to get a little flick through there. But New Zealand done a great job of recovering the puck there and flicking it out to the far side. Take it to the corner where they can neutralise the game, get some subs going, and try and get a drive here. GB supporters are singing again, trying to encourage the boys to get something soon. But New Zealand got a breakaway here, and I can only see one GB player near him. I think it's the number 11 there, Joel Samuel, with a great swim. It looks like GB have got back now. But New Zealand missing the chance to roll. GB's back line. GB is trying the best to stop it here. That's a brilliant quick counter attack by New Zealand, but the call's going to be a no goal. GB have been very lucky there. But New Zealand playing a great bit of hockey, brilliant the breakaway. New Zealand, GB are going to take this, but Tom Pitchwell flicking out wide to Matty Adams. And he's going to give it to Chris Parsons, but Chris loses it and it goes to Tom Pitchwell, the captain. And he's still going. His bat looks like it was slipping out his hand there, but he's managed to get the puck through. But George Lythe's pushing there. It's not George Lythe, but I think it is a goal. The call is a goal. I think that was Rupert Ironside Smith, if I'm correct, to make this game 1-1 with 11 minutes left. There we go, number 3, Rupert Ironside Smith, the vice captain. A great bit of play there from GB. Leaving this game wide open again. Looks like New Zealand are going to win the puck in, going to try and send it out wide towards the coaches. Nice swim inside there by New Zealand. We've had a foul. It's going to go against New Zealand. The puck being about halfway up the pool. And GB almost likely trying to keep the puck near the wall. And George flicking it there towards the wall. Underneath the New Zealand subs bin. GB have still got men down there, but New Zealand are going to try and take this puck to the wall and allow their players to reset and get a drive going. And that's a good dummy there by the New Zealand player, but they're still going. GB haven't managed to recover the puck there. They have now. That's a nice little flick there, but there was 2 New Zealand players down. Are they going to get the puck through here? No, it's going to go back to that far side corner, but the call's going to be a foul for GB in GB's favour. So GB going to have a free puck here right on the tin of New Zealand. A great chance to make this game 2-1 to GB. And Tom Pitchwell's going to take this and try and flick it straight through, but the New Zealand man was quick to stop that chance. We're going to take it out to the wall.
follow up
Just
the
get
other
somebody in there unless the score's incorrect.
South Africa.
Score's incorrectly.
It's a nice flick there inside by George, but the only man there was one of the Kiwis. And the Kiwis are going to try to go, but Matty Adams tried to get a tackle there. He's gone straight to New Zealand. And they're driving this GB, getting all them players back now. And that's a great bit of skill there to keep that player to keep going. But Tom and Nathan Archer are both down. And Nathan Archer's going. He's just lost the puck there. Can he get a bit of support from Harry Thompson? And Lyndon Meadows is now down. The number 5. Very fast player himself. And he's going to try and take it to the other wall. He's got support from Rupert Ironside Smith. He's going to take it to this near wall. Nathan Archer coming in there to try and support. Both teams are playing very good hockey here. It's a brilliant display of hockey. GB going to hold on to this puck and flick it out wide. It's gone straight to a New Zealand player. Looks like they're still going. And they've got a chance here. No GB players down. They just got down in time. It's going to be Chris Parsons, I think, here. He is, but he's just lost the puck there with some poor control. But a brilliant swim by him. And it looks like the GB are going to recover this puck here with George Life. Brilliant play by George there to keep the puck. A nice flick there, but it's gone straight to New Zealand man. But GB are going to try and get it back here quickly. And they're going to. George Life's going to try and swim onto this puck and drive it. He's going to go out wide. But there's only GB players down. If he can get this flick off quickly, Chris Parsons could put it in. But New Zealand have managed to get it out there. A brilliant bit of defensive work. And unfortunate for GB.
Even the ref is taking a ref time out here on the deck. Just taking a breather.
I think it would be fair to say that GB have had probably the better chances than New Zealand, but New Zealand have shown they can get some very quick breakaways and be very lethal from them. If GB still keeping the puck there on the wall, if no one's down, New Zealand got a chance to swim it to the other side. They're waiting for a player to come and get this puck. But GB are going to try and nick it. And New Zealand got a chance here to get away. And they've got a chance. And it's still going for the number 11, Joel Samuel, but called up for a foul. A stick infringement by the Kiwis. And GB are going to take the time out here with 5 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock. Even though I am biased towards GB, I think GB could get another goal here soon. But as I've already said, New Zealand, they just look so good in these breakaways. They could easily just quickly get one themselves. Play's going to restart here with Tom Pitchell taking this free puck and flicking it straight through the middle. And it looks like GB going to take it to the far side wall. We're going to pull it out there, but New Zealand came down right on top of him there and pulled off a really clean tackle. But GB have got it back and they're going to try and push towards the tin. It looks like they're going to get through there. I think they've just flicked it out of the tin and they're going to give a goal. So it is going to be 2-1 to GB. With 5 minutes of the game left. This is by Lyndon Beddoe. Brilliant goal there from GB. But Do not count New Zealand out here. They could just as easily go and get 2 quick goals. GB are going to want to go get another goal here.
Canada taking the kickoff, putting a lot of pressure on South African defence, absorbing it, waiting for the right moment.
Brilliant dummy there by the New Zealand player to win the strike. And Chris Parsons is going to get this, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks straight away. He's going to be called up for a foul. For a stick infringement on Chris, so it's going to be a free puck to GB. Nathan Archer's going to take this now. He's going to try and flick it through the middle of the GB curtain, and it's got through, but it's been recovered by the New Zealand players. New Zealand number 9 there, Gareth Ward-Allen having the puck. And Tom Pitchforth's trying to drive this up the wall, wanting to find this 3rd goal for GB. A brilliant switch there by the New Zealanders, and it looks like there's very few GB players down. A nice flick there, and it soon looks like it's going to be a 2v2. But GB recovered the puck well there, and Tom Pitcher was trying to flick it out underneath the GB subs bin where they can get some fresh players in quickly and stop this counter-attack. 3.5 minutes left of this game. It's going to be a very tense last 3 minutes, but Lyndon Beddoe was going again, but he's been stopped by the referees for a stick infringement by GB, giving New Zealand a very good opportunity here to get the equaliser they are dying for. New Zealand are going to take this and I flick it wide to one of their players. GB are all down still, ready to stop this. And it looks like it's gone to the Kiwis player, but the GB are going to flick it out to the corner, but we've had a foul. And it's going to be a subbing foul by New Zealand. So one of their players is going to be sent out for 1 minute, and we've only got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on this clock. And it's going to be a vantage puck to GB here. This is really bad for New Zealand, as they were looking like they were playing some good hockey there and had a good chance of getting the advantage. But if GB have got a 6v5 power play, they're going to try their hardest to get this goal. It's going to be an equal puck. I believe GB might have taken it a little early there, but it was also encroachment. I'm not quite sure what happened. And it's Fergus Griffin-George who's been sent out, the number 8 for the New Zealand. And it looks like New Zealand won this, and it's going to just go straight to the wall underneath the GB subs bin. GB are going to be constantly using these subs. They do not want to concede here. With 20 seconds almost now until the Kiwis' 6th player gets back in the pool. GB are doing well here to keep it in the corner. They need to keep the players down though, and keep making use of that substitution area, which is right next to them. Looks like GB are going to get out here. And he's gone straight through to Chris Parsons, I think. And the Kiwi players back in now with 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. But GB are going to get away here. And they keep driving. This is exactly where GB want the puck, anywhere but near their goal. But it's going to be underneath the Kiwi subs bin. So they're going to be getting all the fresh players in, and all they're going to want to do is drive that puck up the wall. But it has been a foul, and due to being the last 2 minutes of the game, it's going to be stop clock. And it's going to be advantage puck to GB. And the clock has still not stopped. And I think New Zealand are going to take the timeout here, but the clock is not stopping again, so the clock is still going. Don't think they've realised that they call the referee's timeout now. So we have lost a few seconds there. The GB need to take absolute advantage of this free puck. Either take it to the corner and try and pin it in there, or try and get this 3rd goal. I think play's going to resume now.
We'll work this one up. African player was getting ready to switch it into the goal box and waiting patiently, luckily.
Nathan Archer's going to take this and he's going to flick it through the middle of the GB curtain. And it's going to pop out onto the wall.
Not flicking it away this time.
GB going to want to keep it there. Nathan Archer recovering and he just comes quickly back in and back onto the wall. But New Zealand got it here. And they're going to swim. But there's been a foul. And it's another free puck to GB with 17 seconds left on this game. It looks like New Zealand, unless they win this puck straight off the GB free puck, will not have a chance to get back in and get an equaliser. But I might be made to bite my own words.
1 minute 15 seconds to go and Canada decides.
GB going to take this and take it straight to the corner. With 10 seconds left now. And GB is shouting down the last few seconds. It looks like GB are going to manage this and it's going to get 2-1. And the game is going to end 2-1 to GB. An absolute outstanding game of hockey, with the true winner being hockey. But GB have won this 2-1, an absolute outstanding game by the boys. But you cannot knock the New Zealand team, who were trying and trying, but they just couldn't get through at the end there. Brilliant gameplay. I'd probably say my MVP for the match would be George. He had an outstanding game at the back. And there you have it. 2-1 GB. I've been Hamish commentating, and thank you for watching.